Hello there, everyone. It is July 7th, and I'm about to do readings for all the signs for the whole week of July 7th to July 14th. And so this is for love for Aries. Let's see what we got for them. Ooh. Okay, Aries, it looks like you're not feeling the kind of love that you really want to be feeling this week. Maybe you're feeling a little lonely. Maybe you're feeling out of sorts in some way. But I mean, there's definitely opportunity out there for you. But you got to get out and meet up with someone if you want a love affair. You got to go find it. If you're in a love affair, well, maybe this week isn't going to be the best. You guys got to get your communication up and rolling, and maybe everything will come back into normal. It's a beautiful week though, and so just let yourself enjoy and maybe do a little bit of self-love. Okay, so this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the same week, July 7th to July 14th. And this is about love for them. All right, Taurus, it looks like you're up and moving and trying to get things happening in your life. Maybe you have realized that the love affair you're in, something you needs to shift, something needs to work out. Maybe there's a little bit of debate, a little bit of battle, bickering, that kind of a thing. If you're in a relationship, certainly it'd be a good opportunity to clear the air this week and have some fun. It's beautiful out and you want to be part of the festivities. So yeah, I'm going to say if you've been in a love affair, this is a week that you could maybe get a little headway in communicating with one another in a good way. And if you're single, Taurus, this is going to be a nice week just to sort of do that self-love thing. Okay, so this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the week of July 7th to July 14th, and this is for love. I'd say this whole week is a little bit stuttery, okay? And maybe there's some opportunities that are going to come up which will help you get your love vibration back on track. I am going to say that there's a little bit of a shuffle here. Maybe you need more time to answer questions that a loved one might be giving you or has some concerns they may have, and you're kind of sitting on what to do about that and how to answer the question. As long as you're being honest and real, it'll all come together. So if you're in a love affair, have that good conversation and all will be well. And if you're looking at a possible love affair, this is a week that's going to take a little more time for you to find out more about them. Okay? So just take your time. The week will be fine. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for July 7th to July 14th. So I'm saying that you're still mending a bit of a broken heart. And if that's the case for you, this is going to be one of those weeks that you're, still stepping slowly, stepping carefully before you choose. Now, love vibrations are certainly coming your way. I do see some knocking on that door, but I don't see you opening it and moving quickly. So that's okay. Take your time. Maybe you need to do a little bit of counsel. Okay, maybe you need to let some of that energy go so that you can seriously enjoy the next possible relationship. Okay. And like I said, if you're already in a relationship, this will be a decent week, but you do need to communicate. It looks like a lot of us are in a position of needing to open up those lines of communication, and you are certainly one of them. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is for you. Finally, we have a decent week. All right, Leo. So if you are looking for a love affair, so any kind of activity like that, this is definitely going to be a reasonably good week for you. You have probably carried a bit of a burden. Maybe your heart is a little heavy on some subjects. It looks like there could be some family issues that have kind of brought you down a bit. But as far as romantic opportunities and connecting with community, this is going to be a really decent month. If you're not in a relationship, I don't see you picking anyone, but I do see you having a good week. So Leo, I will say this, that you might meet someone who will friend you, and that person may later turn into someone very special. So good luck with that. Have a great week. Hey Virgo, this is for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and this is for the week of July 7th to July. I still see you pulling a single life. If you're single, you're going to stick it out that way. If you're involved in a relationship, I do think that new friends, new opportunities are going to really inspire you and make you feel really good. I think you're feeling really good this week. And if love is on your mind and you want to find a new lover, this could be a decent week for a look in, but not necessarily for the full connection. If you're involved already in a love affair, this will be a really nice week for you. It looks like you're going to be enjoying time with each other, and maybe that will be fun for you. I do see a small select, though. If you are in a relationship that's kind of on shaky ground, this will be the week that someone's going to separate. All right? Libra Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is for you for July 7th to July 14th. And this is good. Okay. I think you've been carrying a bit of a burden in the last little bit and maybe not feeling the love. But this week, you're going to be feeling the love. Definitely. I do see someone who's going to show you some interest. I'm not sure that they're the right one, but certainly someone's going to show you some interest, and that'll be very interesting for you. Maybe there'll be a couple of somebodies that show you the interest. If you're already in a love affair, I do see some activities where you're going on holidays or staycations or whatever, but I do see some fun will be had. Be a decent week for love, okay? Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is for you, and this is for July 7th to July 14th, and this is for love. It looks as if there's been some sort of opportunity that's come, but you couldn't trigger it. You couldn't connect with it somehow. Maybe it was the wrong timing. Maybe you're flirting with someone and you're already involved. That type of a thing, but nothing really happens. I'm not saying that you're stepping out. I am saying that you're kind of pulling back and focusing on what matters. And so if you're in a love affair and there's been some sort of weirdness going on, I think you're going to fix that, and all's going to be well in that love affair. And if you're single, I think that the flirting will continue, and that could be fun. If you're involved, you won't step out, but you will be thinking about it. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is for you for the week of July 7th to July 14th. All right, so for your love affair, I do see there could be a little bit of bickering going on. Maybe you're kind of lining things up and trying to figure out how to make everything work. But I do like what I see. In the end, that bickering will turn into a good conversation where discussion will clear up anything that's been troubling you. And for those of you that are single, I do see you thinking about someone from the past. Maybe you'll be inspired to reconnect with someone. Otherwise, if you're the Sagittarian who's looking for new love, this might not be the best week. But don't give up. There's always the next week. It's going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And this is for love for the week of July 7th to July 14th. You might have a problem this particular week in terms of relationship. If you're already involved in a relationship, I'm going to say you're going to be called out for something, and you're going to need to step into your power to resolve the problem, okay? It looks like maybe you've been called out for not being honest or not being truthful. This is what your partner might be thinking. Not necessarily true, but it is something your partner will bring to the table. So you'll have to discuss that matter. Also, if you are single and looking into possible relationships or love affair, I say that this would be a good week for nurturing and inspiring that particular person to sort of side to your love. This isn't necessarily a week that you're going to fully commit. It's going to be a week of still testing the waters. All right. So this is for Aquarius, for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And this is for the week of July 7th to July 14th. And this is for love for you, Aquarius. I think this week you're going to be feeling off around love. Maybe the communication is off. Maybe there's something that just doesn't feel quite right this week. It'll be an interesting week for a lot of people, to be honest with you. You need to move very slowly, especially if you're living with someone. Move slowly, move carefully. If there could be some family issues or something like that will come up regarding love, or the love of the family, or love of a sibling or something like that. So you will have some experiences that will require you to communicate better. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If you're a single Aquarian, I'm going to say that you're going to be flirtatious for sure and won't be making much commitment this week, but you certainly have some fun. Okay, so this is for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And this is for the week of July 7th to July 14th. And this is for love. Pisces, if you're in a bad relationship, you are walking away. You are done with any kind of difficulty. If you're looking at possible relationships, again, I don't see this week is going to be the best relationship opportunities. No, this week is going to be a self-love. This week is going to be having fun with friends. This week is going to be that kind of week. All right, so having fun. I don't think you're prepared for a romantic situation this particular week coming. So that was all for love. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.